Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Inside the Hatches. I'm your home host, Raul Jones, and we're here with none other than Raul Aguirre, aka Mr. Popo, aka Mr. number 9 linebacker in the country, Mr. 4-star, Mr. Miami. What's up, man? How you doing today, Popo?
How you doing, man? I'm glad to be on this channel, be on this show today, man. I'm glad to let everybody know, that first I want to say I'm committed to you, as y'all can see.
Yes,
and I'm glad to be part of the family, you know what I'm saying? But most definitely happy to, speak to you and be on this channel today.
Definitely appreciate that, man. We got to meet Popo face to face and 7-on-7 at the Bowler's Choice, camp a few months ago. Got to meet him in person. Great guy. And so we had to get back on with you, get an interview with you because you've been, since then you've been doing some great things. So we're gonna get into that first, but I gotta ask because I haven't seen this myself, and I had never asked myself in person. What did the nickname Popo come from? Like, where that nickname come from? From your family, friends? Where did that come from you, man?
It's funny, man, but originally, like I said, I'm from Miami, Florida. Dade County, moved around Kansas City, Opelika, moved around there. And growing up, my dad is Cuban, of course, and I went to this daycare. He speak a lot of Spanish back there in Hialeah. I actually went back to visit like 2 years ago and seeing people that took care of me, which was fun. But I basically went to that daycare, and at that daycare, a lot of Cuban, Hispanic people, and man, they just gave it to me, man. My parents really know the real reason. They're probably the only people that know the real reason, but I was very loud, and I guess they gave it to me. My teachers and all that gave it to me at the daycare, and I guess my parents just stuck with it. So.
All right, man. Hey, you said you're loud. It's nothing wrong with being loud, man. And every time I see you and you're around people, you just bring that energy. Your energy is effective. I seen, like I said, we seen you at the 7-on-7 a few months ago, and your energy, you just bring it out to your teammates. Where's that energy come from? It's just the passion of the game, or just a personal trait that you have in general? Where do you think you get your energy from?
First, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the 7-on-7. So, I went out there. To play. I have a little brother, 8th grade, who was in 8th grade. Now he's in the 9th grade, of course. But he hasn't walked in school yet, so he's upcoming 9th grader, and he's basically starting for our varsity team this year with it. And I think we're top 5 defense in the state, 100%. Like top players. Coach Free, great D-line coach, got a D lineman coming to Arkansas. We got a lot of big time players on our team, a lot of big time players. So for him to start on that defense, I feel like it's not just a handout. And he's very good player. I mean, back then playing with our 18U team and 7-on-7, Coach Mill, Coach Bader and all that at GXA, that was also big too. He was starting that corner. But I went out there with them to, play around, play some receiver, play some linebacker, of course. And out of nowhere, a team from North Georgia, I knew some of the guys from up there, man, because I played with them when I was younger. They came up to me like, Popo, man, we short, man. We need you to play. So I went to Coach. I was like, Coach, I need to play, man. It's all love. I got to go against my little brother. So we went out there. I went for the other team. And that team was good, but we end up making it all the way towards the end, and losing to a team from Utah, something like that, but basically making it all the way to the end. So we went from having, 11 players to winning, and me just coming to that team and not saying I did everything, but just the energy I brought to the team. Just bringing that energy to defense, screaming. It definitely looked like a different team when I got on that team. Definitely. So just bringing, man, the energy, communicating, defense being the leader, on offense playing, do whatever I got to do to help my team out. Kind of got some videos on them when I was playing receiver, but doing whatever I got to do, 30 seconds left in the game, got to go out. And just doing whatever I got to do to help my team out. That basically is what I'd say, and I do best. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever I got to do, you put it on my back, and I'm going to do what I do best. And not even that, I'm going to make people around me better. And when I say that, I mean, but coming from a school, Cedar Grove, and going to Whitewater High School, Cedar Grove, it was definitely a different Cedar Grove, not saying in the Bible, but Cedar Grove got 5 stars, 4 stars across the board, Kane Lee, very close friend of mine. Everett Rusaw, Ricky Lee, Cortez Lawson. I grew up with them guys, so big time players. Top 100 players, big time players, and we played on the same team, play for each other. So we kind of was different as I'm coming over here to play for Whitewater High School, But it definitely helped me become the player I am now, which coming to Whitewater High School, bringing my leadership, bringing what I had already, and playing, with kids that are just as good in my eyes, but just needed a little bit of more work and needed people to believe and needed that leader to lead them in the right path, It's like a good example. I played with my linebackers, Blake and Will Snellings and Blake Peter. I played with them last year, my junior year. We had a great season. I had, just coming from playing with Elson Peter and playing with Will Snellings. Definitely good big time linebackers, but definitely needed some help on certain areas, just like I needed some help from certain areas. And they helped me with certain things, and I helped them with certain things. And with me helping with that make them, way better. And that made me better. So not me just making them better, it makes myself better too, teaching them things and they correcting me and stuff like that. So I think that's what I bring to the table, is being a great leader and being whatever you need me to do, I'm going to do it regardless. So I'm very proud to be part of a team like that.
Yeah, definitely. And your leadership was definitely on display at the 7-on-7. And not only then, but even when, I seen some of your tape at Whitewater, you are definitely a leader, and you, like you say, you do whatever it takes to win. And I noticed that when looking at tape, because not only that you play outside, you play inside linebacker, you also played some offense, and like I said, that was displayed also at the 7-on-7. If you guys haven't seen, we have some video of that on our website, on our Twitter page. You made a couple of plays back there. Actually, you getting some touchdowns. But what is it about you that makes you want to go at different positions and things like that? And maybe what are some different what do you prefer? Maybe outside linebacker, inside linebacker, because that's your main position. So what is it about playing different positions that
I got it. Yeah. So most importantly, I played for this coach named Coach Spin when I moved from Miami around 10 years old. Henry, he moved my position from defensive to linebacker, and I think got to give my props to him. That was the best decision and best thing anybody's ever did for me as far as the football standpoint. It helped me out, see the field way better, and get me ready for high school, And not even just that, most importantly, it helped me become versatile. I played middle linebacker. I'm sorry, never played middle linebacker until 10th grade year. I played outside linebacker and a little bit of safety my freshman year. Started on varsity for Locust Grove High School, played a little bit of offense, did very good that year. Of course, came up falling short, but 10th grade year, the coach called me, Cedar Grove High School. I went over there. He needed me to play some middle linebacker. So me going over there, playing middle linebacker, I just came from outside. Now me going to play sandbacker, I play wheelbacker at my school, my junior year. Yeah. So it translated me this year, and I'm gonna tell a lot of people this is gonna be fun to watch. I'm gonna be playing Mike, Will, Sam, whatever you strong say, whatever you need, whatever the coach, because he knows I know how to do it all, and not even that, it's just how versatile I am. I'm very versatile to cover a slot, cover a tight end, blitz off the edge, match me up on a tackle, give me a one-on-one with a tackle. A lot of things you can do with me that I'm gonna do well to help my team win the football game. So like I said, it's everything I do is I just got that winning mind in me. Got two brothers. We get to put on the same football team this year. I'm sure a lot of people know that, and I'm excited for that. We're all actually gonna start this year with my varsity team. Aguirre, 6'3", big boy, playing defensive line, a little bit of offensive line. Markel Aguirre, that's the safety, 9th grade, I'm sorry, big time player. So being able to play with them, wake up every day, we love football, go to practice, do what we can do, to help be part of this team and help out on this team. It's definitely drilled into all of us, not just me, and it helps me become, once again, more versatile. This year I'm playing running back, receiver.
Yeah,
I go from in practice. I go from receiver, then I go to running back, then go back to receiver, running back, certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I do a lot, and I'm a very versatile player.
Yeah, and the thing is, not only that you go to those positions, but you're good at it.
That's another thing.
Yeah, exactly. You're actually really good at it. to go back a little bit, because I've been watching some of your tape on huddle and things like that. A couple of things that you already mentioned that I noticed is that, one, you're always around the ball, so you have great instincts when you
100%.
are playing linebacker. But I also noticed that you blitz a lot, you in coverage a lot. So I wanted to ask a question. What do you prefer? Do you have a preference, rather blitzing or coverage? Because you're good at both. So, and everybody has their preference. I want to know which one may be your preference. What do you get more joy out of, like covering a guy and locking him down, or getting the blitz?
So me, I like to knock people over. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I also like to cover and let you know I ain't just big. I ain't gonna knock you over. I'm wrong with you too. I do this, you know what I'm saying, in the slide. A lot of linebackers, not picking on nobody, watch film, they panic a lot. And when they guard a slot, they panic. If you turn on YouTube, turn on whatever, I'm real calm. I love it. It's I don't know what it is. I think it's a God-given talent. I'm in there, I'm calm. I know that I'm made for this. And when I say that, not just motivation talking, I'm literally made for this. You're gonna have to really beat me, because I practice a lot of this, and you know what I'm saying, I'm very athletic and know how to cover. Small dude. So good example, we played Griffin. He had a real good slot receiver. Well, pretty good slot receiver. And the game before, he had a good game, but coach matched me up on him. And of course he ran the go route, but I seen it coming, watching film, and just ran with him and deflected the ball. Another play. The pick I got on my film against Harris County, they had the big time receiver went to Vanderbilt. Coach told me, hey man, you're gonna have to, that's whatever side you're going this side 90% of the time. So I definitely took him out the game. If that's him just blocking me, if that's him just when he blocked me, I threw him back there and went to make the play, and just me him going off a route, I picked it off and they didn't throw it no more. So if you ask me what I like to do, man, I say it depends on the moment, man. It depends, because if it's certain plays, I like the plays. Like, okay, I go tell coach, do that, coach, I see it, let me blitz. Or coach, but what I would love to say, I love the blitzing and catching somebody, getting the ball, and you get to knock them over, or catching a quarterback not seeing you, and I love that type of stuff. But once again, I do whatever is best to help my team win, and sometimes that's covering too. So I do it best on all levels.
Definitely, man. And you're a very physical guy, but also can cover, which is great. This is your last year in high school. Is there anything that you kind of want to achieve before you go to Miami?
All I want to do is win state, man. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Down there. That's it. Win state champs. That's it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So we just got done talking about Miami. Let's get into a little bit of that right now, because I know you're from Miami, which I didn't really know until now. But obviously you have some big offers on you. Like I said earlier, the ninth linebacker in the country overall. So obviously you're gonna get a lot of offers in that state. You have big names where teams that have winning records and been great teams, like Ohio State, Alabama. You had Texas, who's looking like they're being an uprun. Georgia, who just won the national championship. Why Miami? I mean, I know that's where you're from, but is there something else that came with it? Maybe just the coaching, whatever. Because and not to talk about Miami, but Miami haven't had the best records lately. So what is it that brought Miami over some of those other schools that I talked about earlier?
I'm from Miami, man. All I'm gonna say is when Miami's on, the city's on. So when I say that, I mean, man, when Miami's doing their best, nobody can touch them. And you can definitely see the potential and see what Cristobal is trying to build and what it's going to be like. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to be, man. I've always liked Miami. And it just truthfully felt like the right decision for me. And black schools, Alabama schools like Ohio State, Georgia. Big time schools also, Florida, big time schools, but Miami's just, I felt like was a better fit for me, and definitely can't wait to see what it's like, man. I love football, man. Regardless where I go, it's gonna lead me in the right track, and I'm gonna be okay, man. So I stand on that and just ready for the season.
Definitely. No, and I understand that, man. Miami has some good recruits this year as well, so it look like y'all gonna have some.
Oh, we ain't done. No, we ain't done.
No, I hear you. Yeah, you're definitely not done for real. But like you said, Coach Cristobal is there now, coming from Oregon. He like he's gonna be doing some great stuff for that organization. What are some of the things that maybe he told you? Obviously you're coming in as a linebacker, but your versatility, man, you got some great versatility. Did he tell you like, hey, I want you to come here as a linebacker, or did he tell you something different? Or hey,
he told me, man. He told me you're a dog, and I need you, and I recruit dog, and him just coming from Oregon, recruiting me up there. My dad being best friends with Miraball's brother, definitely was. It just felt like the right choice, man. So, once again, I'm glad to be part of that, and definitely don't regret any part of my decision.
No, hey man, I love the decision. I'm glad that you're going there as well. It fits you, man, and you've been repping Miami for a while because I've seen at the 7-7 you had the. There you go. You got it right there. You had the Miami gloves at the 707. So we all kind of seen it coming, but hey, I'm glad that you made the decision. Miami has some great history and great traditions and great players that came out of there. I mean, you have. I'm not even gonna try to talk about all the players that came out of there.
I already know it.
This can be like a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah, I know.
About them. But is there anybody specifically that you can, you look up to that, that's from Miami that you're like, man, like I would love to, maybe mirror my game after them, or somebody I would love to
not mirror, but I definitely feel like mindset wise, fit is the same as mine, and definitely just love the work ethic and all that. And that's James Williams, the safety.
Yes.
Freshman safety last year, had a great year, and gonna have an outstanding year this year. And not even that, talking to Ed Reed for 30 minutes, man. When I went down there in my last visit, definitely stood out. Him letting me know, hey man, this is big time, and this is a big time school. And all we needed was a head coach to be, So I definitely look at him and see, okay, he was a dog. His mindset was like mine. Now just, it's about getting the pieces together and building something strong. But being around him, I feel like he's gonna make me a better player. And not even that, man. You already know about Charlie Strong, man. Best coach right there, man. So I'm definitely gonna be in great hands with him.
Oh, 100%. And that's another reason why I thought it was a good fit. If I'm not mistaken, Every's on the coaching staff too, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. So that's great. So, so I think that's going to be a good pairing for you guys, and getting you right in with him. But man, I love that you're with Miami. That's going to be a great fit for you, and you're definitely gonna bring some energy with there. But before we end our podcast, I know you got some things you need to be doing right now too. But
good.
Let's get into some fun stuff real quick. I want the Miami fans. We got some Miami fans that's following us right now. I know that they would love to know a little bit about you. Before we get to that, what you tell me? What are some things that maybe they're getting at to Miami as a pro player?
So number one, they're getting the number one Madden player in the world.
I thought you were gonna get into that. That's fine.
I'm a good player, man. As far as Madden, but nah, man, they're just getting a very versatile, and not even that, a dog, man. When I say that, I mean mentality wise, just having that dog. Always had it. I love football, and when I say that, I want to get better, and just a player that's gonna come in and be about business. So when I say that, be about getting this national championship. So they definitely got a dog, but most importantly, a leader. On and off the field, just a flat out dog, man. Can't say too much, man. Very aggressive, fast player, man, and very happy to be part of the family.
Definitely. All right, let's get into some fun questions real quick. Let's start off with some fun things like, all right, pizza or hot dogs?
Pizza.
I'm glad you said it. Does pineapples belong on pizza?
Heck no. You trying to suck.
Come on.
They suck.
Have you tried it? Come on.
I don't like it. Nah, I don't try it. I don't like it.
Oh, you gotta try it. You gotta try it.
It don't look good. Why would I try it if it don't look good?
It tastes great, man. You gotta try it, man. You from Miami, you got that. You gotta try it, man. You gotta try it. All right. So, what is your favorite topping?
I like meat lovers.
Okay. Yeah, that's go to right there. That's go to.
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite pastime? What is something you do? You said Madden earlier. What's some other pastimes you got?
I'm a good hooper, man. People don't know that. I could hoop now, but mainly just have fun with my brothers, man. Play ball. Do stuff, have fun. Spend time with friends. Family, stuff like that.
Okay, awesome. So, the new Madden just came. It was about to come out. Madden ratings just came out. I want to know if you were in a game with some Madden ratings. So I'm gonna give you a rating. You're gonna tell me, and then we're gonna get to the overall at the end. All right. So let's start off with the obvious. Tackling.
I got a question. For you. When I go to school, or now?
When you go to school.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. If you're going to the school, tackling, what would be your rating?
Realistic. I ain't gonna be on them boys to just be rapping. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna have Charlie Strong, man. He gonna teach me all the techniques. So I'm gonna give him a 95.
95.
I'm a sure tackler already.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna say 95 because he's gonna teach me corrections and I have to where to learn, where my help at and all that. So 95, 96.
Oh, I like it. All right, let's do coverage.
I'm a linebacker, but I definitely got a good range on him. So he's gonna teach me the little technique. So I'm gonna say what would a DB say? I just gotta say. I ask him.
A DB. All right. So as a DB, and if you're playing linebacker and a DB, I'd say.
What would a DB say? What?
A DB? Oh, a DB would definitely say like high 80s, mid 90s at least.
Okay. So I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna go with the high 80s. I ain't gonna go in the 90s. I'm gonna go 88.
Okay, 88. All right.
Very conservative. Very conservative. I'm not getting bombed. Don't go home.
Right.
Nah. Very conservative. Give you a little 3-yard out. That's it.
All right.
That's the only thing you taking.
All right. Awesome. Let's get your blitzing.
Oh. So I want to learn certain things, and Charlie Strong gonna teach me that. As far as like certain hands placements when I'm blitzing, stuff like that. So I'm gonna give myself right now. I mean, when I go to the school, 93.
93. Nice. All right, let's do hit power.
Hit power or hit?
Hit power.
Hit. I ain't gonna lie, I can hit. And most importantly,
I was about to say that better be high.
I can hit, but I just growing up, I learned that, especially when you get to that next level. High school, yes, easier, because people just run in too high. Yeah. College, you're gonna have more athletes, so just you're not always gonna get that. When I do though, I'm gonna knock you over, and I feel like me just getting stronger. My explosive is perfect. So when I'm gonna get more explosive, so I'm gonna give myself like I'm gonna stick that with I'm gonna go 95, man. 95, 96.
There you go. All right, the one that everybody wants to know, you speed.
Ooh. So I can run like water-wise. I can run like a 4.6, and I feel like I just haven't learned that much of technique as far as just 40. And, just racing. Now, of course, you get taught that. I mean, high school, you ain't really getting taught that. And I run track, but really mainly just to stay in shape. So I haven't really got taught the correct way, but I can fly. I can move, So I definitely want to give myself like a 89, 90, or like that.
Okay. I like it. All right, then, you're overall looking real good right now. So I want to know, what would you say what your overall would be at this moment?
I don't care. Say what y'all want. 90, 95, 96, 95.
Like all right. Awesome.
I'm coming in there.
I love it.
I'm coming in there.
you're more focused on the individual stats than the overall stats, which I love. That's
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
Because overall is gonna come when your individual.
You know it. When I learn all that stuff, man, no telling. So it's definitely just exciting, man.
Definitely. Well, Popo, man, thank you for being on with us. It was a long time coming. I'm glad we finally got the interview with you. Great guy. Got the let's go. Hit the U up.
There we go.
You, my man, number 9 linebacker in the country. Thanks again for getting on with us, man. Hopefully we get to see you in person again before you get to the U, and maybe when you're actually at the U, man. We'll definitely keep in the track with you, and definitely keep looking into how your career goes and everything like that. We'll have all our support from inside the hashes, man.
I appreciate you, man. I definitely, when I get up there, have interviews and stuff like that, let everybody know how it's going, and we're gonna chop it back up, let people know.
Definitely.
If my results, that I'm saying, or my overalls I'm giving, if it match, and I'm sure it is. So
yes, sir,
definitely, we definitely gonna keep in touch, man.
Yeah, we know you're gonna put in the work, man, and we definitely gonna try to get up with your brother, man, because he's doing some great stuff too. We got to see him
Big
as well.
things.
So,
I appreciate that, man.
For sure, Popo, man. Thanks for getting on with us, and I hope the best for you. This is Jerome.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yes, sir. This is Jerome Jones from Inside the Hashes. Thank you guys for checking out our interviews. Make sure you go check us out on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at Inside the Hashes. Put up the U, baby. Let's go.
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, thanks for having me, y'all.